Right now, the sunlight hitting your face left the sun 8 minutes ago. In 8 minutes and 20 seconds, if that light stopped, everything ends. Not slowly, not over centuries, in one single second. Tonight, I will show you exactly what happens, minute by minute, hour by hour. And I promise you, the last thing will change everything you know. Because life, it turns out, is stranger than you ever imagined. But first, the moment the sun disappears, and what happens next? The sun disappears. And for 8 minutes, absolutely nothing changes. The last light already left. It just has not arrived here yet. Then, in one single frame, total, absolute darkness everywhere. Every city in daylight on the entire planet goes dark at once. 8 billion people stop everything and look up at the same moment. Not sunset, not a power cut. The sun itself is simply gone. Every phone network on Earth is overwhelmed and crashes within 60 seconds. Governments worldwide go into emergency session within the first 15 minutes. Airports freeze. Every flight on Earth stops where it is. Within the first hour, Earth begins losing heat almost immediately. Surface temperatures are already dropping at 1 degree Celsius every single hour. People in cold countries feel it first. They understand before anyone else. In warmer countries, people stand outside, confused and curious, not yet afraid. The news breaks everywhere. Scientists confirm it. The sun is gone. But one thing is holding back the worst of it: the oceans. The oceans hold more heat than the atmosphere. They will protect us. For now. Every supermarket on Earth is completely emptied by panic within 2 hours. 24 hours in, surface temperature is now minus 17 Celsius. Most families are still indoors. Heating is still running, but only barely. Outside, every plant on Earth has entered a crisis it cannot survive. Plants need sunlight. Without it, photosynthesis has permanently stopped everywhere. Every crop on Earth, every tree, every blade of grass, all dying. The food supply for 8 billion people has just started its final countdown. Scientists already know how long that food will last. It is not enough. The decision is made. Everyone must go underground. Immediately. Right now. 1 week without the sun. Temperature now minus 30 Celsius. Power grids across the world are failing under catastrophic heating demand. The first blackouts begin. Cities go dark, one neighborhood at a time. Without heating, the temperature inside homes drops to dangerous levels within hours. Nuclear power plants become the most valuable, most protected places on Earth. Underground, in tunnels, bunkers, and subways, new communities are forming fast. Every ecosystem on Earth has now begun its complete and total collapse. 1 month in, surface temperature is now minus 50 Celsius. Millions of people are walking toward the coastlines. The ocean is still warm. The ocean coastlines are now the last warm places on the surface. Volcanic zones in Iceland, Japan, and New Zealand become humanity's last cities. Underground, near geothermal heat, new human communities are surviving and adapting completely. Humans did not die. Humanity simply moved underground and chose to survive. 1 year without the sun. Surface temperature, minus 73 Celsius. The oceans, which kept us alive this long, are now beginning to freeze. The atmosphere itself is now so cold that nitrogen and oxygen begin to freeze. The air itself is literally snowing out of the sky above us. Within 1 year, the surface of Earth is completely uninhabitable forever. But the last humans, deep underground near volcanic heat, are still alive. Deep underground, near geothermal vents, small communities of humans still survive. But here is what nobody is talking about. Something else survives too. 3 kilometers below the frozen ocean, the hydrothermal vents are still running. These vents are powered by Earth's own core. They never needed the sun. They have been running for 3.7 billion years without stopping once. Around these vents, liquid water will remain warm for billions of years more. Life on Earth does not need the sun. It never actually did. Life only needs energy. And the Earth itself will always produce energy. The sun disappearing would not be the end of life, just the beginning of a completely different kind of life, one we never imagined. The sun made us who we are, but life is older than the sun. Next video, what happens to Earth the moment the moon disappears tonight? Subscribe to NexMind so you never miss it.